The right product in the right market. This combination right there can create Shopify stores worth 9 figures and beyond. And in today's video, we're going to be diving into one such store. And this store is in the Korean skincare niche, or K-beauty niche, Korean beauty, however you want to put it. There's a lot of different search terms that you can use for this particular niche. But ultimately, this niche is absolutely popping off. And the store is called Medicube. Now, this is one of the latest stores that I've been low-key obsessed with because of their just incredible design, incredible marketing strategy, and overall growth. So if we take a look at a little bit of data here, I don't want to overwhelm you with data, but data is pretty powerful and important to look at. We see that they've actually done probably over 100 million. This was, achieved record sales in the third quarter at an operating profit of 16 million. So this was in a quarter. So, they're doing well over $100 million a year. But we're just going to add this number to the thumbnail or the title just to make it clean and simple and underestimate so people don't roast me. But what's really impressive about that is the actual rate of growth. So it saw a revenue climb of 28% year on year, while operating profits increased by 72%. That's absolutely massive. And they actually plan to IPO this year. I'm not sure if they have yet, but either way, there's a little bit more data here that I want to point to before we get into the fun stuff, which is that this actual market, the Korean cosmetic device market, is estimated to be worth almost $300 billion, which is insanely big. It's way bigger than I ever imagined it could be. And if we take a look at the Google search trend within the United States, we can see this trend reflected pretty accurately. You see that this is continuously growing year over year. And I'm actually curious to see how it looks like worldwide. It looks about the same. I guess it's because it's English words. But we can also do, Korean beauty, and we can see something quite similar. As you see, it's just a steadily growing trend. And if we look at the United States alone, we see that it's basically just continuously rising over and over again. So this is such a great trend. I'm definitely looking into businesses in this category to potentially invest in, or to potentially be, a strategic partner in some way or another. We do have a client that is potentially, going to be working with us in this category that I think is really amazing. And ultimately, that's sort of the goal of these videos, is to explore potential investment opportunities, but also opportunities for us to launch businesses in. Now, let's dive into this store. As you see, Medicube has the Shopify store, and here they're driving over 700,000 monthly visitors, on average 600,000 in the last month. And it's actually a beautiful, beautiful website. I love this website. They have a lot of social proof here from influencers, right? They got a lot of TikTok videos, and they even actually have at the bottom here some featured YouTubers. So they are very big in the YouTube space, which makes a lot of sense with the Korean beauty space, because a lot of people are making videos about this kind of stuff on YouTube. And YouTube is a big search engine as well, along with Google. Google owns YouTube. So these search trends always make a lot of sense on YouTube and are reflected in that. Now, here's the crazy part. This is actually what I mainly wanted to talk about in this video. I know I got off on a bit of a tangent, on a high level tangent, I guess, but this is their TikTok shop. So TikTok Shop US, as you may know, has been making waves in the e-commerce space. It's completely revolutionizing a lot of the ways that brands acquire customers. But not just that, right? Like, there's just a lot of incredible things that are coming out of the TikTok Shop ecosystem. And here you can see one example. This brand, Medicube, that we're talking about, in the last 30 days has done $3.4 million. So that's quite significant, right? That's a pretty significant revenue number for such a early stage technology here, which is TikTok Shop. There's so many brands achieving these revenue numbers now. And what's cool is that they actually have a wide range of products here that they're selling successfully. Now, what I want to show you particularly, though, is their main bestseller, which is this exclusive bundle. So it's a TikTok Shop exclusive bundle of a Korean beauty device plus a collagen mask. Now, what's interesting about this, though, is that it's a $300 unit price. So this completely breaks the boundaries in terms of what people think is a reasonable price for TikTok Shop and what people will or will not buy when it comes to TikTok Shop. This is a $300 product. and people are absolutely loving it, right? I mean, it's popping off in the last 30 days. 1.2 million is pretty significant, right? And again, it's a $300 product. So what does this tell you? If you're an e-commerce business owner that sells more expensive products, it tells you that you should totally be looking at TikTok Shop as a viable marketing channel for your business, or a viable market for your business in general. Because what I love personally about TikTok Shop so much, and this is really the alpha, right, of these kinds of videos whenever I talk specifically about TikTok Shop, is the effect that it has on the rest of your channels, right? On your, let's say, Shopify store. When you're going viral on TikTok Shop, you will get spillover traffic on Shopify. You will get spillover traffic on Amazon. And what's also cool is that whatever content you're making that is converting on TikTok Shop, you can then repurpose that content to your site. So you can repurpose it on Meta ads. You can repurpose it on YouTube short ads even these days. There's just so much that you can do with that content. You can recycle it in so many ways. And, that's sort of what we're doing. I got some private equity in a 9-figure brand that is completely taking over TikTok Shop. And this is one of the biggest strategies that we're utilizing, is trying to recycle the content as much as humanly possible. And it works. Now, they're actually, funny enough, not doing that to the best extent. I think obviously they're killing it, right? But I think they could definitely be repurposing content even a little bit better. However, they're, top advertisers on Meta. As you see, they have over 400 results, 400 different active ads. That's what that means. And yeah, these are just incredible ads. They have a really, really great mix of ads. They have some Instagram story images with really clear offers, as you see. They have some Instagram story and reel placement videos. So like this one.
Viral Korean skincare.
So with, just kind of, it's a very simple framework, right? It's nothing really too special. This one looks kind of interesting.
Let's compare these.
Let me pause this and let me make this a little bit bigger so we can see it better. But this looks interesting. So let's see. Let's compare these. Really, really cool. So as you see, it's a very fast-paced ad. It's the Instagram story format and reel format, and also Facebook Reels, but it uses the same, the same font that you would see on TikTok. And it has a nice little image here. So this is pretty simple editing stuff that you can do if you have an editor. This stuff works really well because it looks very native to the platform, but at the same time, it's very highly produced, very direct response driven. I love this ad. I think this is actually really well done. And it uses some testimonials, right? Some people with incredible skin. I did shave, by the way, talking about skin. So I know some of you guys may think I look weird. That's what happens when you shave, and you haven't shaved in a long time, but I figured it was about time. Now, one quick key piece of value that I want to give you is when you see an ad account like this, it should inspire how you set up your ad account, right? So one of the things that they're doing a lot, for example, is having what Meta considers creative diversity. So they have a lot of different ad formats. As I said, they have image story format ads that are with a strong offer. They have, reel ads. They have some normal square ads for your feed, some more ads talking about Amazon, talking about TikTok virality, a lot of different testimonials, people from all kinds of ages. They're also, another thing, they're running from different, for example, from a beauty review page, right? They're running partner ads through a beauty review page. That's pretty smart, right? Because even, look at this, is literally just a brand new page, but it's a very smart approach to do that because people trust it, right? It's not necessarily coming from the brand. So, and of course, when it comes to Meta, their machine learning algorithms are super smart. So what happens is Meta will automatically retarget people based on where they're at in their customer buying journey. So let's say, somebody saw this video, they saw it was, sponsored by Medicube, but then they didn't buy. And then later they're browsing Instagram and they see a beauty reviews page talking about the product too. They're like, whoa, more people are talking about this product. This means that this product is good. I should probably buy this. And as you see, they're also using more kinds of these pages. This is actually a skincare blogger. So, they're using whitelisted ads. Very, very cool. But yeah, I mean, it's just a really cool store. I really liked it. Let's look at the best sellers. I do like to look at the best sellers as well to get some product ideas because although these are incredibly innovative products, there's always new products coming into the market. And believe it or not, a lot of products do come from Alibaba, for example. And a lot of products do start out as like simple white label products from manufacturers in China that not a lot of people have access to. And then they get improved upon and worked on until they become something extremely unique. But, there's many examples of brands that are in the 9-figure range that have started as basically private label products from innovative products that come out of China. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so their bestseller is just, these kits, which I love to see that. I love to see them running different sorts of kits like this. I think this is a brilliant way to navigate the rising cost of advertising on platforms like Meta, right? Is to actually create an offer that fits the rising cost of Meta. So, instead of selling one thing here for like $70, they're selling this $380 product and their margin is probably a lot more. So then they can actually outspend the competition to acquire a customer. Now, that doesn't mean this is the only thing that they're advertising. I'm sure they're testing all sorts of things. And that's really the name of the game, is to be methodical and to test different things. This is a very beautiful landing page. They're showing you how to use it, which is really smart, talking about some of the features and then just reviews. It really is that simple. I love simplicity like this. I'm always very attracted to this sort of simplicity. So honestly, when these guys go public, I will probably invest in this company if they're available in the US stock market. Otherwise, if any of you guys watching this, if there's any investors out there that have, private equity access to this brand, hit me up because perhaps I would invest. But regardless, I hope that you enjoyed this video and I hope that you learned something. I'm happy to be back. I was traveling for a little bit, but now I'm back with my family and I'm back making content and working hard as always. But yeah, that's about it. Peace.